The Boston Lyric Opera is opening its new season with two free performances of Romeo and Juliet on the Common. The opera adaptation will be presented in partnership with Commonwealth Shakespeare Company and the City of Boston for two performances next month. And joining me now is Vanessa Becerra, who plays Juliet, and the director of the production, Steve Mailer from CSC. Thank you both for joining us this morning. Vanessa, let me start with you. So we know that you've not started rehearsals yet, and many of the production details are still being worked out. But what can you tell us about this opera?
This opera, well, it's an important member of the canon of our operatic literature. I mean, the full Gounod French five-act behemoth is gorgeous and stunning. But I'm really interested and excited to hear more about how we're collaborating with the Commonwealth Shakespeare Company. I think that's really brilliant. I think it's really reaching out to a specific audience that gets to enjoy a little bit of the original source material plus this very important piece of the operatic canon.
Steve, what was the inspiration for you? What was the inspiration for the staging and casting of this production?
Yeah, so thank you for having us here today. Obviously, CSC since 1996 has been presenting free Shakespeare on the Boston Common. And part of our vision is about democratizing art, democratizing theater, democratizing, in this case now, opera. So we're so thrilled to be partnering with the Boston Lyric Opera for these performances of R&J. It is a fantastic operatic adaptation of R&J. Obviously, Romeo and Juliet is one of the most well-known Shakespeare plays, so we love the fact that this is an accessible project, that everybody kind of knows the story, have heard the story. And it's sung in English as well, which we think is going to even make it more fun for audiences and accessible for audiences. But we're really inspired by this sort of spontaneous pop-up feel of the space. There's this really beautiful YouTube video of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony from Barcelona, which is sort of this flash mob approach to this very iconic piece of music. And that's been sort of an inspiration for us about how this spontaneously happens on the Boston Common. The real vision here is that we've got two great organizations, CSC and BLO, coming together. And so the question we've asked is, how can we make this project something that neither of us could do independently of each other, but bringing together the forces of both of these organizations, we create something truly unique and truly special.
Now, Steve, it's been 20 years since the Boston Lyric Opera last staged a performance on the Common. What was the motivation to bring it back?
Well, I think that production of Carmen many years ago was an iconic production in sort of the Boston theatrical landscape. And I think what, Bradley Vernatter and the team at the BLO, they're really trying to, as we all are, bring new audiences to these great art forms. And what better way to do that than, bring this fantastic opera to the nation's oldest park, where people can sit outside under the beautiful stars surrounded by the city and just take in this incredibly lush opera. It's going to be a very rich and full production. It's a 47-piece orchestra with a 20-plus member of chorus. It's going to be very dazzling and exciting out there.
I can't wait. Vanessa, you are an alumna of the Boston Conservatory at Berklee. We know you've been on stages all over the country. What are your expectations about the performance and being back in Boston?
I am so excited to be in Boston in the summer. This would be my first time to really get to be there outside of the school year. So I am really excited to be back in my own stomping grounds, get to see some friends. I mean, to have my old professors or my teachers get to come is really exciting. And as far as the production goes, it's interesting. I love this blend. I'm so glad that we're tapping into a different thing. I have sung the role of Maria in West Side Story, which is obviously that is also the story of Romeo and Juliet, which I'm interested to let that experience inform this production, just because it's my first Juliet, but obviously they will be very related, and it's different. It's sort of a different, it's uncharted territory, I think. I don't know how many singers have gotten to sing both Maria and Juliet. So I am happy to play with those fun details.
Vanessa, what inspires you about opera. What is it that excites you and fills you with passion?
Gosh, I reflected on this a lot during COVID. Live theater and live opera, especially, just because singers, we are reaching into our guts. We are using our entire bodies to create this acoustical phenomenon. And in the live theater with a live audience on the receiving end with an orchestra, I mean, it's almost overwhelming, but it's in the best way. So I'm so excited. I'm so happy to hear that we have a 47-piece orchestra. Like, that is a magical combination of things, and especially having these highly trained Shakespearean actors too. Like, I'm a little intimidated, but I'm excited to learn and observe and see how we can bring this beautiful live performance to
Does the
Boston.
experience of being on stage give you a rush when you start singing?
It really, yeah. I mean, I hate to compare it to any sort of drug, but I'm pretty sure
No,
it is.
that's an emotional rush.
Yeah, it really is the adrenaline, and again, it's the ephemeral magic. It's never gonna be the same. It's once in a lifetime every time, and each performance is sort of chasing after that rush, that dopamine, serotonin, like all of the beautiful things that we're trying to create in all our everyday lives.
Well, Vanessa, we look forward to seeing you perform on the Common. Vanessa Becerra and Steve Mailer, thank you for joining us. Everybody, mark your calendar. The 2 free performances of the opera adaptation of Romeo and Juliet, or R&J, as Steve said, will be August 11th and the 13th at 8 p.m. on Boston Common. Up next, Portraits of Leadership. The official portraits of former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama will be on display at the MFA. How you can have your own work of art hanging next to the famous portraits. That's next on Cityline.